Yeah, they both are. But what I was saying is, I done had some weird stuff happen with my body over the years. I remember when my shins used to just burn. I would put like ice packs. I would put the heating pads on it. Then it went from my shin to my knees. My knees started hurting real bad. I couldn't even wear heels. They used to give me shots of cortisone in my knees. Then it went from my knees. Then that's when, after that, then I remember the depression and stuff starting. I used to be at work, getting ready for work, sitting at my computer reading my emails, and I just started crying out of nowhere. And people walk by like, "What's wrong?" I don't know. I'm just crying. I didn't,
You know what? I went through that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Through the years, just so much shit has just been going on with me. And then it went from there to my backs, to my back, to my wrists, to my neck. It moves in phases. This'll hurt, that'll hurt. But ever since I got arrested with them handcuffs, my up here, all my arm down here, my back, my hip, because I was sitting so long and laying on the floor.
I don't know how you got on that floor.
Then you got to worry about corona. They weren't doing no social distancing in jail. Sitting people right next to girl on her period. She just wiping the blood with her hands. Coughing, hair matted.
Why couldn't they give her a towel to clean it up?
Well, she didn't say nothing. I can't really blame it on them. But by the time she said something, it was too late. And she didn't tell a woman. A woman probably would have been a little discreet. She told the man. And he had to broadcast it. They was just, F you, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down. That's how they was talking to you.
So they didn't care.
And it was a bunch of them in there, They didn't give me no problem, but I sat there. I ain't say shit. They ain't say nothing to nobody who ain't say nothing to me.
Right.
But for the most part, everybody checking me in was nice. The officers was nice, even though I was mean to them. They were very understanding. They were nice. I need to write them a letter of apology, to be honest, because they were, I was nasty to them, and they could have been, just put me in the fucking car.
But you know what? Hernandez, the one that was in the house, said that he believes you over there.
Yeah, but he had to go by the law. He had to go by the law. I understand that. And I knew the consequences right as I did it. That's why I let her go right away. It was already too late. I saw she was scared. That's why I let her go. But she went over the line. And I think she was trying to do that. It's probably something she planned. Her friend was right there egging her on. She wasn't thinking, okay, what am I going to do? Ain't going to have, but that's your problem. She crossed the line, I crossed the line. And I got caught up.
Yeah.
And I'm paying for it,
I wish I was here. Well, I do and I don't. I would have been first time in there with you.
Yeah, but it's just sitting on hard metal benches and wooden benches and floors.
Yeah.
The floor was clean. The walls were just filthy. It looked like just boogers and boo-boo wiped into the wall. It's like, what the hell? I don't know if it was food, but it's not a place you want to be. And I wasn't even there long. I loved how the prostitutes transformed. That I wish I could have just filmed them. I just, And I ain't the quickest thinker, but I'm not putting two and two together knowing that's the girl that just came out of there. But I was like, look, she looking at me. She knew I didn't know who she was.
She transformed.
They transformed.
Ain't that so?
From prisoners to hoes. In a matter of 5 minutes. I was like, wow. Looked like their hair hadn't been washed in months. Then they put their wig and their tight skirt on and their shoes. They was probably ready to go back to work. But anyway. I just want to really talk about the pain and stuff I've been going through. I've been getting neck injections, back injections. Nothing's hurting. Nothing is helping. When I had the last injection in my neck on, what's that? July 2nd. Yeah, that was July 2nd. And on July 3rd, I did something. I moved the wrong way. I don't know what it was. But I was in pain from the 3rd, well, actually from the 2nd all the way to I think that was the 22nd. The pain finally went away. And now, since I got arrested, it's all back again.
Ain't that something?
It's all good, though. Sometimes you got to go through some things to get to where you need to be and do what you got to do. A guy told me down there when we was vending, he said, there's a difference between family and relatives.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't catch it when he first said it. He knew I didn't catch it. So he said it again slower. And I thought about it. I said, yeah, there is a difference. You don't have to be blood to be family.
Right.
You know. And your family could just be your relatives.
Yeah.
People think that you have to always forgive. I mean, you can forgive and forget about the situation yourself. That don't mean you have to deal with the person anymore. Especially if you know how that person is and you're giving that person chance after chance and they end up being the same person. So stop wasting your time, because they're not doing nothing but causing you stress and all you're trying to do is help them. Especially a person who really don't understand how life works. How can you explaining and they just looking at you like you crazy?
Because they don't get it.
They don't get it. It's a sad situation. All you can do is pray for people like that. It ain't gonna stop me. It's a lesson. Well, not really a lesson that I learned. It was what I had to go through. God knew what he was doing. He knew I wasn't gonna get rid of this person.
Right.
So he did it, and it was, it was worth it. We had the money to get out, and, here I am. I want everybody to do good. I got my opinion. I should have my opinion, especially I should be able to help somebody and criticize and let somebody know what's right and what's wrong who don't know. When you're trying to teach somebody something and they think they know more than you, and the stuff coming out of their mouth sound like they 5 years old, they keep hollering they grown. But anyway, just my 2 cents. I really want to talk about my health and see if anybody could help me, though. See if do I have maybe fibromyalgia. I've heard that before. But I've never even gotten a serious diagnosis. They said fibromyalgia. They said rheumatoid arthritis. They even said lupus, but nothing concrete. So to me, I'm just in pain for nothing. So I put in for weight loss surgery. They approved it. I'm going to try that. They say, well, if you lose some weight, it'll take some pressure off. So that's the last thing I could do. I've been this weight my whole life. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep y'all updated on that. All right. Till next time. Peace.